Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to the Cantina. You all know the rules. No droids, no bounty hunters, no Raylos, no Ray Nobodies, no Disney canon fans of any kind. Start a fight, take it out in the alley. Gunfights, you take this shit out in the street. You know, we're going back to the old way of doing things. Not gonna talk anything about the election today because there's really nothing really going on. I don't really think anything's gonna be really moving today, except the courts are doing what they do. So we gotta wait for that. Anyway, and the Democrats are still pretending that they won, whatever that means. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about Mando season 2, episode 11, the heiress, and this is going to be a spoiler review. So first off, I liked it. Okay, I liked it. Okay, if you didn't like it, don't yell at me, don't lecture me, don't whatever. I liked it. I think the reason why is because we got to see another planet. We got to see a little more action. The other Mandalorians showing up. We had Bo-Katan, played by one of my unfavorite people on the whole planet, Katie Sackhoff. I call her Duckface. I hated her in Longmire. I don't. Some people think she's a great actress. I don't. Okay, she's just meh, meh, you know. But she plays the heiress, I think, to Mandalore, the throne there, whatever. And they go in. She and her people. They go in and basically help Din, and then he helps them. And in the process, he basically gets information about where a Jedi is. Now, again, this is the weak part of Mandalorian. I would think that by this time in the galaxy, and I'm going to repeat myself, that people would know who Luke Skywalker was, that he was setting up his Jedi Academy, if he hadn't already, that he was the Jedi, the big one. He was the one that if Din wanted to find a Jedi, there he is. But instead, we're getting a lead to Ahsoka Tano. So next week, she may or may not be in it. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. This is not me just saying this. Remember when we were told that there's going to be a turn in the direction of the show, and I think it's this is episode 11, but it's really episode 3-2 of season 2. So I really think that Ahsoka is going to take it. When they get to Ahsoka, they're going to take it and then turn a different way. So anyway, but yeah, so Bo-Katan tells him where to find her. And that's it. Did I like it? Yes, I did like it. And like I said, the only weak part of it was the fact that this time in the galaxy, you should know where Luke Skywalker is. Go to Coruscant and say, hey, knock on Leia's door. Hey, can I meet your brother? I have this thing here. Pretty cut and dried, but it's okay. All right, I'm not gonna nitpick. Some people. This is my question: if you don't like it, why do you watch it? All right, just a question. I don't understand that, and I never will. I mean, if I don't like something, I don't watch it. I have not seen Avengers Endgame. I don't think. Hola, Corey. I don't think I've seen anything of Marvel since the first Iron Man because I don't like it. See how that works? So you don't like it, don't watch it. I'm having a good time. At least it's something to. It's fairly well written. I think Bryce Dallas Howard did a really good job. Excuse me. In directing. her direction kind of reminds me of her father, just as a journeyman's acceptable job there, and that's fine. I mean, it, and it's just one of those, it's okay. The writing was good. Again, John Favreau did an excellent job. With, you can see George's fingerprints all over it, and you can see Filoni's too. This is I think these next two episodes are going to be an ode to Filoni. Hey, did you like it, Shaq? Because I did. I liked it a lot. I'm not a fan of Katie Sackhoff. I call her Duckface. I didn't like her in Longmire. I hated her character. She was very, like that. It's like, I can't, her. Okay, what's the problem? Because I do have one problem too, but it's not one enough to make me stop watching. My problem is, in the galaxy at the time, yeah, I think, yeah, but we're just going to have to deal with her being in it maybe for the next couple of shows, because that's what we're going to get. My thing is, like I said, if you want a Jedi, Ahsoka's really not even a Jedi. You go and find Luke Skywalker. You go and find Luke Skywalker. And the show's done. He takes, the kid and whatever. I'm going to say this too, by the way. I think that might actually be Yoda. I don't know why. And then of course we've got Bo-Katan saying she wanted her dark saber back from Moff Gideon, who is another sort of, Giancarlo's a great actor. I'm not taking away from him, but I think he's miscast. It's hard for me to imagine him being an Imperial Moff, Grand Moff, or a Moff in general, considering the way the Emperor kind of set everything up. It just, you know what I'm saying? Now maybe, he did a really good job of getting things done like Thrawn did, and that's why he got this job. That's why he's in the position he's in. But still, when I first saw him, I'm like, wait, what? I mean, I was, very happy with Werner Herzog as the client, because that made sense. In fact, the Imperial officers on that ship they were stealing all pretty much were what you'd think they would be. And then we got Moff Gideon. It's like, but okay, we can, that's, fine. All right. But this is good. But you can see that the show is going to stretch out into different series. The idea, and George's idea of having a Star Wars verse kind of makes sense right now when you're starting to look at this. But here's the deal: if they're bringing in elements of the EU and elements of what Filoni put in, they're kind of ignoring the novels. They're totally ignoring Aftermath, by the way, and all three of those books, which I love, because if I remember right, none of these characters are in Aftermath at all, except for Cobb Vanth, and then they rewrote how he managed to find Boba Fett's armor, and and the backstory behind that. Okay, we got Fett showing up. We've got all kinds of characters that, I'm pretty sure Kennedy didn't want to see again, but now they're coming back. So maybe, just maybe, this is the crumbling of the ST, and it's going to be off in its own little, dimension. Don't go there if you don't want to be sick to your stomach. That dimension. That's the thing I think is that looks like it's happening to me. But anyway, I kind of wanted to give a review. We'll do 5 stars. I'll give it 4. The last one got 3.5, 4. The first one for this season, got 5, solid 5 stars. So hopefully when he gets to whatever that planet's called, this forest planet, we'll get to there and it'll start picking up even more so. But I don't hate it. And again, if you don't like it, why do you watch it? And this is for some people I've seen on Twitter whining and complaining about it. It's like, then don't watch it. Don't watch it. I mean, you don't have to. You can, okay? That's my, you know, opinion. I watch it because I like it. I like the fact that John Wayne's grandson is actually in the suit. He's the man in the suit. When you see him walking, he looks like John Wayne. The way he walks is the Duke's walk. And it's really kind of cool. I love it. But anyway, I just I'm just kind of here going, well, we'll just have to see where it goes. And there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to tell you guys, there are going to be huge Trump rallies everywhere this weekend. They're expecting a lot of people to show up on the mall on Saturday. And if you're in the area, go. If you're in the area, go. Okay. If you have any, go. I'm not going to drive to DC, even though part of me is inclined to go. And it should be pretty interesting. It doesn't, my thing is, we just have to see where the court challenges go. And I'm going to say this. The Democrats barely have a majority now in the House. And I find it fascinating when you look at that Trump is still technically losing, even though, it could go to 12th Amendment territory. State legislatures could take it and basically say he's president. There's nothing the Democrats can do. There's substantial fraud. There's substantial fraud. Hey, Dave. But, we just got to see where it goes. And if you're in a place where there's a Trump rally, a MAGA rally, go. All right. Show the president support. Show America support. If I could go, I would. It's really time for us to be on the move and on the march. And I'm going to tell you something else. Your governor orders lockdown, don't comply. Don't. A lot of people aren't going to comply with this anymore. They're acting like a bunch of fascists, and they're acting like they think they can get away with it. Democrats don't care about you or me. They don't care about small business. They don't care about any of that stuff. They care about their own personal power, and they don't deserve your trust. They don't deserve your blessing. What they deserve is a kick in the ass. That's what they deserve. Every one of them, even their voters. Okay. And it's just, it's going to be very interesting these next few weeks. But anyway, and if you're on Twitter and you see the Lincoln Project, they basically bullied one of the law firms defending, helping Trump out here in the case in Pennsylvania here to drop out. So, if you see them on Twitter, tell them what you think. Rick Wilson, George Conway, that gutter rat, fake piece of shit, Max Boot, and all the rest of that human garbage. Okay, they're just people like that are vile, and they don't deserve your respect, and don't respect them. All right, don't, because I don't. All right, but anyway, back to Mando. Yeah, I give it about a 4. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was good. It was very adequate. I wish that the episodes were longer. I wish they just put the whole thing on so we could just watch all of them. But you know, uh, episode 12, aka episode 4, is going to be where you see the shift from one thing to another. It's going to take a whole new. It's going to be a whole new ball game. And what I think they're going to be doing is they're going to find Ahsoka, find out she's really not a Jedi. And I think what they're going to be doing, instead of looking for Luke, which is stupid not to. I mean, that's the simplest, point A to point B. Where's who? Do you know any Jedis? Yeah, there's one on Coruscant. They're reviving the temple. It's Luke Skywalker. Oh, okay, so if I go to Coruscant, I can see him and give him this kid. Great, here I go. That's the only problem I really have. And you guys are gonna have to understand, if you don't like Ahsoka, a lot of these characters are Filoni's pets. Okay, so get used to it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Not My Star Wars on my YouTube feed in a while. Maybe I'll go and watch. People, let me put it bluntly. People who are very fundamentalist about the canon to the point where they can't even admit that there's some problems with the EU, and there were, are kind of hard for me to take, because everything can always be better. And the EU started falling apart the moment the Yuzane Vong showed up, and the Vong could have been better. The way Chewie dies is ridiculous. And of course, killing Anakin Skywalker like that, or Anakin Solo like that, was like, so, you guys just, I gotta understand is I don't do very well with people that are that fundamentalist about the EU. I mean, I like the EU. I want to see the Solo kids. I want to see Mara Jade, not as the way she's written, but in difference, but different. I want to see, those characters that were really well written as canon. And Disney really dropped the ball when they let. I don't even think they actually knew what Kennedy was doing when she allowed Hidalgo to wipe the slate clean, and then they're like, oh, what do we do? So, anyway, but yeah, the Mando is fine if they're well, again, what's cool about it is that it's in the same time period as Aftermath, and it's rewriting all of that. It's reworking all of it. So there you go, and that's I think the biggest plus. Anyway, I just wanted to come in and say hi to you guys, and see how you're all doing, and give my 2 cents. I've got to take the dog for a walk, and I'm not sure quite where to go. Thank you, Dave. Not really sure where to go, to either to the Appalachian Trail and walk across on the other side, or go back to the golf course. And he's been a shit. He peed on the floor again this morning. He did it last night too, and I'm like, but interesting little discovery. Puppies think carpet is grass. They can't process the fact that that is part of the house. Grass is grass, carpet is carpet, and they're not like in any way, shape, or form. But they can't process that. So we still have work to do on potty training. Yeah, I was not happy at all. Last night he was scared. So I thought, oh, I got him. And then I'm sitting there doing something, I look, and he's just standing there whizzing, and I'm like, ah. So there we go again. You'll learn. You'll learn. He's very defiant, though. We really got a rebel. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Yeah, you have to use the bathroom. Okay? I mean, and you guys all be good. And I'll talk to y'all later. See you around the galaxy.